sun's finally coming out, huh? Good morning, Keith.
Hello.
Hello. Doing dishes?
Yeah, what else do you do on a what? Tuesday?
Monday?
Monday night?
I don't know. What would you do?
Don't know where we're going, what we're gonna do. Got a ticket in my head to you.
So why are you doing dishes so early this morning?
I'm gonna leave the islands today, and it's a 15-hour sail. And we kind of just decided that now.
Spur of the moment thing.
We could have cleaned up yesterday night, but who does that anyways?
We had guests till 12 and we wanted to leave at 4, so we were tired.
Correct.
I'm shooting for the stars, and you're already in my heart. So what do I got to lose? I'm playing all my cards for you.
Famous engine check.
Every morning.
Every morning. Yesterday we thought the engine broke, huh?
Yeah. Someone was smart
Oh.
and didn't follow protocol.
Mm-hmm.
I'll show you later.
Long story short, it didn't start when we were sailing.
On a weathered shore.
Yes, true. While we were drifting off to the rocks.
On 5 knots of wind.
We'll explain later.
Well, I've got this through. It's just the start of something new.
Ready to go?
Ready. All systems online.
Good. Time to pick up the anchor then.
Yeah.
I'll go do that today.
Alright, that's nice.
Yeah. Not too many dishes. I deserve to not pick up an anchor. Let's do this, people. Ready? Yeah.
Tonight we're having a full moon, so we do see a lot. You don't, because the camera is not good enough. But it's quite nice. It's 5 now. We're heading towards the mainland of Spain. Calpe. It's gonna be 15 hours. So we arrive in the evening, hopefully. We have winds from the back, and it's the only time we do. So we decided to make a jump. To be honest, we didn't really enjoy Ibiza. It's just too busy in high season, and COVID doesn't really help. So it's kind of a weird mixed feeling of party on boats, but not in clubs. Full anchorages. And because it's so full, you can't really do stern anchoring or landlines. So that kind of makes it difficult to have a good night of sleep if you live aboard and you're here for more than a week. Go for a week, it will be fun.
These guys were watching a movie yesterday on a screen so big we could basically join. It was really cool. I always really love the early morning passages. It's just so much fun to get up in the dark and leave, and then have the moon out and just watch the sunrise from the boat sailing. It is the best feeling. The only thing is it's very hard to get up, especially if you drank a lot of wine the night before and you only slept 4 hours. But we made it, and hopefully when everything is as predicted, we already have winds once we're out of this bay, and we will have winds from behind the whole trip down back to the coast. So fingers crossed for that one. The downwind sail that we will do today is actually the reason why we decided to go today and kind of last minute, because further there's always winds from like south or north, so that means we're going to have to go upwind, and we really didn't want to go upwind again for 15 hours. There are some good east winds now, and we decided to take those to have a really comfortable sail, hopefully. Have you checked out our new LED lights already?
Oh yeah, they're nice, huh?
They're very bright.
Yeah, they are brighter and more efficient.
Ready to turn off the engine?
Maybe as I am.
Hello, Ramona. I can't shake the simplest feeling beyond the ghost. We stand on the opposite shore. Hello, Ramona. I reach through mysterious ceilings, my only hope. I look for the things I don't know.
When I dreamed about sailing around the world, I imagined it to be this magical experience, with serene sunrises and sunsets and days of staring at the waves, without any obligations or expectations other than to keep the boat moving.
I stand alone. Show me where the ending goes. Honestly don't. I should be the last to know.
Of course, when coastal cruising, this is really not the case, and by the time you get used to being at sea, you already arrive at your next destination. There's a lot of traffic around you have to keep an eye on, and you often have changing winds, so you cannot leave the wheel or the sails for more than an hour. Hardly enough time to clear your head properly. Nonetheless, when we plan well, like we did today, also the shorter passages can get amazingly comfortable, with just about enough wind to keep us going and a nice swell from behind to only gently rock the boat.
What are we doing right now?
The wind shifted a bit, so we need to change the main with the preventer. So we shifted the preventer on the starboard cleat, and we're gonna bring the main over so we can goose swing again.
A controlled jibe.
Hopefully.
Wind, take it! Woo! That worked. Not a Genoa. Just wanted to stop flapping. It's difficult today. The winds might not be strong enough, and the waves push us around. We have to go quite a bit off course. The winds are just not strong enough to bring us there directly, because they will come directly from behind, and 13 knots, 10 apparent, is just not enough to get us straight there. So we're going a bit up north. Hopefully the winds will get a bit stronger, but if not, it's going to be a long day of flappy sailing. But it's quite comfortable. This is why we need a spinnaker pole or a whisker pole.
Bahama Mama, this is sailing vessel produce, over.
Yeah, station calling to Bahama Mama, go ahead.
We are right in front of you. Will you cross us port or starboard side, over?
I will automatically go to port side. I will keep clear of your sailing boat.
Thank you very much. Stand by 16.
Huh, they are really quick, aren't they?
Wow.
That's cool. It's nice of them.
Very professional.
very much so. There's a ferry right in front of us, the one going from Denia to Ibiza, I think. And it's going 20 knots, so it's going really, really fast.
Funny, it's registered in Valletta. So the Balearic ferries are flagged Maltesian. That's weird.
So even their own public transportation system doesn't want to be registered in Spain because it's a pain in the... Anyway, we're very lucky today because the wind just picked up.
Well, the Genoa is kind of flappy, so we took that in. Now it's better.
This is good. I like this.
One sail less to worry about, and then the main is just super stuck. Whatever wave catches us doesn't matter.
Yeah, because the waves are a bit big compared to the amount of winds we have. But
Even choppy.
choppy, yeah.
Hello, Ramona. I mistook you for a dream. The engine glows, and I guess you always seem to know. Hello, Ramona. I push back the serious feeling. The end's unknown. To get back the life I used to know. All in this, I stand alone. Show me where the ending goes. Honestly don't. I should be the
I think that was all we're gonna see of them today. Wow. Some of these waves, huh?
Honestly don't. I should be the last to know.
We are halfway right now, and it's going really well. We're slowing down a little bit. We're only doing 3.5 knots right now. Still got 7 hours to go if we got this speed, so we hope the wind stays. It's supposed to. A couple more hours to go, and I am loving it. I think from now on, all we're gonna do is sail downwind with 15 knots. This is great. We are not alone today. Quite busy. Can you read my tonic?
Los Angeles.
According to our lightning strike app, there is a thunderstorm right above us, but it seems pretty good. Doesn't look so good over there. And also, we saw on the lightning strike app that it's a pretty big thunderstorm building up there. So we're going a bit more south, so we can have a little bit more speed and avoid it, hopefully. It started to rain a bit, so we might get some of that thunderstorm, but I think it's not much. We have to change the preventer because we made a mistake and we want to use the Genoa. Alex is going to fix that. Okay, good. Hold on. Good timing.
No.
Wind's picking up a bit, isn't it?
Yeah.
Nice.
Ready to take it out? Want to try?
Yeah. Let's do this. quite good. I'm proud. I'm not afraid anymore to do bootling.
Yeah, with the preventer it's easy.
Yeah, it's a lot better. I enjoy it.
Good.
It's really fun. Sounds even worse inside, I think. Also, you can use the ones from Italy. Wow. Almost 4 knots. Sounds worse inside. Keep that in mind.
Always. You got this, babe. I got it.
I love my life. I love my life.
So good for you.
Wave! Oh, these waves are so good. Oh, that's good for the sail, sorry. I can do this, I can do this. Can you see how big the waves are?
I don't know.
So we're getting 20 knot gusts, which is pretty cool. I went over 6 knots just now. I'm doing 5/8 because we're surfing. It's really fun. Surfing, surfing in the sea. Alex just came up with the food, and the winds are pretty strong right now. We just changed course, and I tried to put the autopilot on because I've been hand steering for a couple hours, and that went massively wrong. It went completely off course. We heeled over like crazy, and we lost 1 bowl of food. So that happened. Shit. Oh, I'm so hungry, and the whole boat is covered in tomato sauce and tortellinis. And then I panicked, and Alex had to take over the steering. So he's trying to get us back on course, and I'm going to fix the food. At least I have to clean now again. After I lost control of the boat and totally lost my shit, we decided to let the boat run off course for a little bit so we could eat our lunch, but also to mentally prepare ourselves for some sail changes in over 20 knots of wind. The course change had led us straight to the Cape that is known for its restless waves and gusty winds, and this was not really where we planned to end up. After some fighting with winds and growing waves and struggling with the main to get the double reef in, we managed to get back on course. Only to 10 minutes later decide to go back into the wind and waves again to now take the main down entirely. It was simply too hard for us to control the boat with so much sail up.
Oh, we're so lucky that this boat swims.
Oh god.
This floats, yeah. Boats float. No worries.
Waves are really fun.
I wish we had filmed some of it, but there was a lot going on at the same time, and we needed all of our attention to keep ourselves from making any more mistakes and potentially falling overboard. It's times like these that I am very grateful for Alex keeping his cool when I feel like the boat is going under, which is obviously grossly exaggerated, but when emotions take control, it can quickly seem like the end of the world is near. By the way, we know this actually looks quite peaceful, so we are really curious what sailing on the Atlantic is gonna be like. Thank God it was only 8 more miles until we could hide in the calm waters behind Moreira Rock.
Got this hell to pay, and the cross I bear weighs a ton. Well deserved, what can
High five.
I say? I'm a son of a bitch.
Wait, let me go back. Ready when you are.
I lose my patience and I lose my mind. Love protects me whatsoever isn't fun. But why'd it have to be her this time?
1-5. Huh? Yeah, definitely, huh? That's strange. Why does this anchor drag? Huh. Did we anchor?
Yeah,
Is it over?
I'm not sure.
But for now we're fine. There's no hurricane coming.
Yeah, and I need a minute.
Yeah. Happy to be here. It's quite a long sail. I don't know, it's not a crossing, but these day sails are kind of...
Is it not a crossing?
It's not really an ocean crossing, right?
No, but
It's-
it's more than 65. It was about 65
It's
miles.
65 miles, and yeah, then a day sail is sometimes quite exhausting because the wind shifts a lot, especially in the Med, and especially today. It started with basically nothing but swell, and we actually thought about going back to Calastona and Formentera. Yeah, Mandy was convinced the winds will get better, and they did. So we had a good downwind sail for a while, for most of the day. But then, you know, you always say, oh, I don't want this day to end. But then the waves kick in, and then there's one mistake. You go into the wind, and the sail trim is wrong, and you lean over, and you freak out, right?
Well, freak out is a small. I panicked, like hardcore.
Mandy panicked, and we lost food.
Yeah, that didn't help.
So I came to the rescue.
You always do, right?
I do sound like a douche when I come to the rescue, but when I don't come to the rescue, I also sound like a douche. Come on, guys, what do I do wrong? Did you hear that?
Said if you come to my rescue, I'm always very quick.
What?
I was so hungry, I actually ate a couple of tortellinis with some vegetables from the floor. It's in the fan thing.
No.
It's in there. Look, it's all the way in there. And all the clean towels. I just got clean towels.
Really? Okay.
Didn't really drag anymore. We're good.
Good. Good anchor.
It's a good anchor.
So yeah, that is basically what a day of coastal cruising looks like. You think you have a pretty chill, maybe even a bit boring day, but at some point Mother Nature will let you know she is still boss and you just have to deal with whatever she throws at you. And bit by bit you learn to keep your head cool and your sails trimmed correctly.
So I can be the one dragging it.
Well, someone has to film you.
Buy our merch, you find the link in the description. We know money can't buy happiness, but it will put food on our table so we can keep making videos for free. Alright, and if you want our videos to show up in your feed, don't forget to subscribe.
Coming.
Okay, bye bye.